What's up, guys? My name's Brandon, and we are less than 24 hours away from Apple's September event, where we will be seeing the iPhone 13, the Apple Watch Series 7, and maybe even the AirPods 3. And just as usual, we have some last-minute leaks and rumors that have been coming out right before the event. And that's what we're going to be discussing in this video, along with my predictions on what I think we will see. So let's go ahead and start off with the first event. And yes, I said the first event because there will be multiple events this fall, and this California streaming event is just the first. And this is all but confirmed now, thanks to Mark Gurman, who said this on Twitter in response to someone asking him about the MacBook Pros. He said, quote, "There will be two events, and I'd expect the latter to be Mac plus iPad, iPhone/Watch on Tuesday." So this tells us two things: that the iPhone 13 and the Apple Watch Series 7 are coming at this event, and that the new MacBook Pro and some iPad will be revealed at a later event this year, likely next month in October or possibly in early November. Now, he doesn't specify which iPad, but it could be the base iPad, the $329 iPad, or the iPad mini. So we'll talk about that later on. But the Apple Watch Series 7 was expected at the September event all along. That was really no question. It's always been that way for Apple. But there were reportedly production issues that were going to be causing delays with this Apple Watch Series 7. But now it seems that the production issues have been resolved, or just weren't as bad as we previously heard or thought. And so now the word is that Apple will start mass producing this Apple Watch Series 7 in mid to late September, which is right on track. And this is all according to Ming-Chi Kuo. So no delays is a big plus. But what about the features of this new Apple Watch Series 7? Because we really haven't heard too much aside from the new redesign. So easily the biggest change aside from that redesign is going to be the battery life improvements. And this is huge for the Apple Watch because they have not increased the battery life of the Apple Watch like ever. They still advertise the same 18 hours of battery life on the Series 6 that the original Apple Watch in 2015 advertised. So a battery life improvement of any sort is huge for the Apple Watch, much bigger than any other Apple product. And this rumor comes from PineLeaks on Twitter, who simply said, "The Apple Watch Series 7 is bound to see its first real battery life improvement since the original Apple Watch." So that alone is going to be an extremely compelling reason to upgrade. Of course, if you like that new flat-edged design, which is going to be kind of going away from the rounded edges that a lot of people actually liked. So it's going to be really interesting to see how many people like the flat edges compared to the rounded edges like we had from the previous versions of the Apple Watch. Now, moving over to the iPhone 13, we also have some last minute rumors here as well. And according to Kuo, all iPhone 13 models will start at 128 gigabytes of storage instead of 64 gigabytes this year. So this is something that I've been hoping for since like the iPhone 10. For years, I've been hoping for this. So I'm really glad to see that Apple is doing away with the 64 gigabyte option. And storage is just so cheap nowadays that 128 gigabytes should be the bare minimum for any smartphone out there, in my opinion. But not only will 128 be the new standard storage size, it's looking like there's also going to be a 1 terabyte model. And we've been hearing about this for quite a while, and it's looking like it's going to happen, but it will be exclusive to the Pro models. The iPhone 13 and 13 mini is going to again start at 128 and then also have a 256 and a 512 gigabyte option, whereas the 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max will have 128 and then 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. So this will be the largest storage option ever offered in an iPhone. And of course, that in turn also means this is going to be the most expensive iPhone in history as well. So be prepared for some memes about the iPhone costing $2,000 here in a couple of weeks. Now, as for the new colors, Apple is doing a really good job of keeping this under wraps, but multiple rumors out there are suggesting that a pink iPhone 13 and a bronze iPhone 13 Pro are going to be coming this year. There's also rumors in there of a matte black iPhone 13, not a Pro. So these are, the two expected exclusive, or two or three expected exclusive colors this year. Like last year, how we had the Pacific blue and then the green before that. So we'll have to wait and see, but I would love a bronze iPhone 13 Pro Max. I think that thing would look absolutely amazing. And as for the release date and price, we have not heard anything different than what I told you guys in my last video. So tomorrow is the event on the 14th, or today if you're watching this on the 14th, and then pre-orders likely on the 17th, with the iPhones and the Apple Watch releasing on the 24th. So this Friday for pre-orders, the following Friday for the iPhones to actually ship and be in stores. Some rumors out there were saying that there would be a staggered release like last year, like with the Pros coming, a week or a couple of weeks after the 13s, but I just don't see that happening here in 2021. I think that was mainly due to all the production issues last year. And as for the prices, I think the prices should be the same as last year, with the Pros possibly increasing by $100, but I think that the prices are going to stay the exact same as they were last year with the 12, 12 mini, and 12 Pro and Pro Max. All right, so now let's move on to a product that has never been released at a September event, but it could happen for the first time here in 2021, and that is the all-new AirPods 3. So the AirPods 3, which were rumored to come out months ago, back in the spring, could be getting announced at this California streaming event, and now we have even more fuel to this rumor thanks to good old Ming-Chi Kuo. So in that same investor's note where he discussed the Apple Watch and the iPhone, Kuo mentioned that Apple will also announce the third generation AirPods at this event. Now, we've already discussed these AirPods quite a bit, and images of these have been leaked. They've been out there for quite a while, but they're going to be very similar in design to the AirPods Pro, but just without the Pro features like active noise cancellation and transparency mode. However, PineLeaks says that the AirPods 3 charging case should receive about a 20% larger battery compared to the second generation AirPods, and that we could also expect noticeably better bass and low end. So, one key area of these new AirPods that we have not seen confirmed anywhere is the ear tips. So we don't know whether or not these are going to have these silicone tips, or they're just going to be like the original AirPods with no silicone. It's just the AirPod itself. And the leaked images of these AirPods 3 show that there will not be any silicone ear tips, but others and other renders out there have said that they will have the silicone ear tips. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping they do not. And I feel like the original AirPods, they're going to really go back to that original AirPods style. So I do not think they're going to have the silicone tips like the Pros do. I think that's going to be exclusive just for the Pros. Another key area that we don't know for sure with these AirPods 3 is the pricing. So the AirPods 2 are currently $159, and then with the wireless charging case, $199, and then the AirPods Pro are $249. So where do the AirPods 3 fit in there? And I think that it would make the most sense if Apple priced the AirPods 2 with the wireless charger at $159. So the cost they were without the wireless charger, now with the wireless charger at $159, and then put the AirPods 3 up there for $199. That way the AirPods Pro remain at their $249 price tag, and you just pay the extra $50 if you want noise cancellation and transparency mode, and of course those silicone tips if the AirPods 3 don't come with them. So hopefully we see these at this event, and honestly the AirPods 3 might be the most exciting product at this event. I mean, unless Apple really throws a curveball and really surprises us and impresses us with the iPhone 13, I'm really looking forward to these AirPods 3. And I know a lot of you guys are as well. So hopefully we see those at this event and not at the next event, which is probably going to be again in October or early November. And the final product that we could see at this event is a new entry-level iPad. So this is the iPad, the $329 iPad. And the reason I think this could come at this event, even though Mark Gurman said it would be at the next event, is because if we go on Apple's website right here and go to purchase one of these iPads, you can see if we go down, these are not delivering until October 13th through October 20th. So a full month for a product that is definitely not, necessarily a hot seller right now. So I think that could lead you to believe that a new iPad is coming much sooner rather than later. Now, it is also possible that we see, an event maybe like the first week of October that could explain this, but I think there is still the slight possibility of seeing a new iPad at this event alongside the iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods. Although again, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just because we have another event in early October, maybe mid-October. So I'm kind of split 50-50 on this. On one hand, Mark Gurman says we're not getting it at this event, and he's usually right. He's like 90% accurate with his, leaks and rumors. So on one side, I'm thinking it's definitely not coming, but on the other side, I'm seeing this date right here and thinking to myself, why would it be so far out? So it's hard to say. Let me know what you guys think, if you think we'll see a new iPad tomorrow or not. So anyways, guys, there you have it. That is everything to expect at this September California streaming event. I think we're all hoping for a one more thing as well, and hopefully we do get a surprise. But honestly, these days, it's just hard for Apple to really surprise us with all the leaks, making the rounds on the internet. Everybody knows about these leaks now, so it's just really hard to actually be surprised these days. But I'm still excited to see the new exclusive colors for the iPhone this year. You know, those have been one thing that's really not confirmed by anybody. So that at least will be still, you know, very exciting for all of us to see live. And speaking of live, make sure you guys are in my live stream. I will leave that link down below. You guys know every year I always go live for the iPhone event, and it's always a blast. We'll talk predictions, and I'll react to the event and everything like that. So click that link down below and click on the set reminder button on that live stream so you get notified when I do go live. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and if you're looking forward to this event, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, make sure to subscribe for a ton of coverage and content coming when the new products get announced and of course released. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.